No, I was just sitting around thinking about how blessed I am that I don't have any pending court cases or anything. No traffic, no criminal cases, none of that. From about ages 20 to 24, I was really getting into shit. I talk about my dad, how I don't like him and all that stuff, but he is useful for some things. When I was 24, I told the story before, I got caught with a pound of weed at the Philadelphia International Airport, and he just made those charges go away. I'm not. The video's not about that. He just made them go away. I'll tell the story in depth at another time, but they went away. It showed up on my record that I was arrested but not convicted until I got it expunged. And I truly know what a political machine is. I saw it, and I mean, when I was the end result was when I went up to trial, they made me go and come back, go and come back. And on the third time, this guy comes, I don't know from where, from the back to give a note to the judge. And I was the first case on the docket. Guy comes from the back, gives the judge something. The judge reads it, takes off his glasses, wipes his eyes, gives a sigh of disgust, and just banged his gavel and said, "This case is dismissed." And I'm okay. But and see, and some dudes be like, "Yo, if I was you, I'd be using my pop more." And niggas be mad that I don't take advantage of all the things that he can do for me. Cause he's like, he knows them dudes down the riverfront, like they'll put me in and put me ahead of everybody. And my friends know this. They like, why don't he use the political power his pop got? He dumb. Now these niggas are just mad because they don't have no political people in their family can do shit for them. So it's like I use my parents somewhat. I use their resources and shit. Sure, I'm living in a house now that I didn't earn on the other side of my family, not my mother's side. I mean, not my father's side, my mother's side. So niggas are really jealous because I use them, but I don't use them like I want to use them. Like y'all saw the house. Who do you think's gonna get that house when that man dies? I'll give you a hint. Not none of y'all. So there you go. But I've lost train of thought. Oh yeah, I was in trouble through from 20 to 24, and now I'm not in trouble. And I thought about on the party line when I did some shit that I could have been like severely arrested and embarrassed and on the sex abuse registry. I'll tell you about it. The party line used to be straggle daggle giving you sex for hanging out with them, smoking with them. That's what it was. That's why they call it the party line, because you party with these chicks and get have your way with them. So all right, then at one point it was just a free for all. You talk to the girl, exchange pictures. I would exchange. Well, I'm gonna call it my rooster. I would show him a picture of my erect rooster, and then I would be like, going up Germantown, wherever, to hook up with the chick. So at one point, the girls got smart and said, it's pay to play now. I can get some money for giving. I'm not gonna be giving this free sex to these niggas. They're gonna start paying for it. So I was like, oh no, we can't. No, you can't repackage some scraggle daggle shit and try to sell it to me. No. So that's what I was doing, figuring a way that some girls I was getting them without having to pay them, and that's what I did to this girl. So I get there, I see her. She says on the line she's 18. She sound really sexy on the phone. I get there, not so much. She wasn't unattractive, but again, when you hook up with these girls online and you go to meet them and you see them and you kind of disappointed. You're like, you know what? I wasted my time. I might as well get a nut out of the situation. So a lot of times, you women that are getting screwed by these niggas, they're only doing it because they spent the time to go see you and they're like, damn, I don't want to waste my time. So that's what I did. So, we're talking in the car, and I paint a scenario like, you do this for a living, and I don't want to disappoint you. So here's my rooster. So I show her my rooster, and this is how you know when a woman's attractive, or because she couldn't contain herself. She was fidgety, and she just was like, yeah. And don't think that I'm saying that y'all can't do the same shit. I'm not. It's not like I'm saying y'all could probably do the same shit or probably have done it. So I'm not. I'm not claiming no fame for that. So I show it to her. We go back to my house, do our thing. I take pictures of her and everything. And there was no medium of exchange. She didn't say nothing about it. And she lived out bare, man. So another thing about that party line chick or that party line shit that people don't understand. If I gotta drive, this was Bear, which is, south of me. But in some cases, I was driving all the way to Philly. So if I gotta drive to Philly and then drive back and then drive you back, and then come back. Those are 2 trips that I'm taking by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girl's only riding with me after I ride up there to come back, and then when I ride to take her home. She's not coming back with me, and she's not initially going with me when I go to Philly the first time because I'm going to pick her up. So I hated that, but I liked it at the same time because of what I was getting. Anyway, we go back to my crib, do our thing. I take pictures of her, and naked pictures, of course. And then when I go to drop her back off, she's like, "Where the money?" I don't have it. I don't, and she's like, "You don't have it." I said, "No, I don't have it. What are you going to do? Like, you can't take back what we did. You can't call the police on me because what you're doing is illegal." And then it dawned on me. I said, "Oh, I pray you're 18 years old." Because she could have been 17 in 10 months and said she was 18 just to get some action on the party line and get some money. But because she got taken advantage of, she could have ruined my life. Be careful out here, fellas.